Hi folks, Dave with DBS Tech Talk, and today we got a delivery, and it's from ZMF, and it is the ZMF Classics. This is the T50RP MkIII mod that he has available, and quite impressed actually. First impressions is spot on. Took a while to deliver. Unfortunately, took about 10 weeks, but I would say that 10-week wait period was well worth it. They have a standard Fostex type of build. About the only real difference is a little bit of padding up top, and of course you get a leather strap here. I didn't add any extra pilot pad or anything at the time of the build, and you just get the standard ZMF pads, which are really lush and thick and huge and angled, and I did have them changed out to the XLRs balanced so that I could run this. Well, for one, I don't like the cable coming out of the side of the headphone like the stock Fostexes are, and then also I wanted to be able to use my AUN X7S and my CTH XLR. I just prefer to use that with the XLR instead of the 3.5 or the 1/4 inch, excuse me. Anyways, back to the headphones. They are easy to slide as I drop them there, and easy to adjust, very comfortable. They're not super heavy. I would have thought that they'd be heavier than that, but they just look huge because of the pads and all. But they feel very light on the head. They don't feel like they're gonna flop around and fall off or do any of that number. They don't get a lot of pressure on the ears, and they also isolate really well. I was fairly impressed by how closed and off they sound sealed wise. So did a good job on that. I was just listening to some music here when I hit the record button, and they've got some bass to them. They've got a little bit of a thump. Have to see what happens after some run-in time and see how that they if it smooths out, mellows out, or how the treble and mids work into it. Of course, I literally have about 10 minutes of listening time on them, so can't give too much of an opinion. But I would say first opinions, first impressions is good on those. Also, inside the box, it does come in a nice little itty-bitty box. It's nice and carrying case. You can get a carrying case in it. I did not, but this would be good for a little storage or if things like that. And then also you get a nice little faux velvet bag that has your, if I can open it here, certificate of authenticity. And mine is completed on the 10th of March. And then also inside there was the cable, which is a nice stock cable. It's just ZMF's stock cable as far as I know. It's not the stock Fostex cable, but it has a flat cable in it. Seems like it'll straighten out pretty well. Of course, I go to the Nutric XLR, and then it has a little bit of heat shrink right here, and you can split your cable as far as you want. It was about up to here, which is a little snug for me. I don't like them choke collaring me, so I kind of pulled it apart a little bit. And it's a nice little cable. It's nice and light. The heaviest part is the 4-pin, and has LNR on the connector. Overall, I would say the build quality and fit and finish on it is nice. It's got the nice carbon fiber look to it, and it's just kind of a a basic looking headphone. It's not anything flashy or super uniquely shaped or designed, but those pads are just lush. I mean, those things are soft. Wow. I've heard about ZMF pads and how people just absolutely love them, and now I know what they're talking about. Those things are like, that's like a leather couch that you just sink into and go to sleep. So, more to come on the ZMF Classics in the future, and we'll get a full review out later on, and we'll do some comparisons also. I'm thinking that a comparison against the Barodynamic Custom Studios and also against the Mr. Speaker's AM Flow Opens would definitely be in the works. First impressions of a Fostex mod and first impressions of a ZMF product both get a thumbs high. So look forward to the time I get to play with them. This has been Dave with DBS Tech Talk, and I'll catch you on the next video.